Yeah, we watching it. We watching these damn liberal protesters. My son's got access to some of the hidden cameras. Not all of them. He's got for the mid-clearance level, so to speak. He's got clearance to those, and we've got 9 flat screens up they've set up in here for us, and we're watching, stuff that happened earlier that we wasn't here, and we watching it now. And I've done seen it all now. Not only are that these goddamn liberals has lost their motherfucking minds. Now, I done got upset about this again. After seeing this stuff, these people protesting the leader of the fucking country that provides the very blanket of freedom that they're marching under. And most of them got no clue what they're even doing there, except they came with their friend or their neighbor. And yeah, we just need to protest this because it ain't right. Because if you ask any of them why they protesting Trump, it's giant question marks just splattered all over the top of their head. They don't even know. They don't really know any of the policies. Somebody said he was a racist, so they pretty much going with that. And these liberals, they really fucking think that they seriously believe in their minds that this is the end of time, starting tomorrow. That this is it. It's the last weekend they'll ever see, if they even make it through that. It's the end of time, man. That's how fucking crazy they are. And I just saw something that I've been to a bunch of this shit when I was with Reagan, and I've seen some shit that would blow your mind when the Democrats was a little bit out of line back then, but it was easy, simple protest, normal stuff, holding up signs, nobody really starting too much. Once in a while, some dumbass would do something and get took off to jail. But let me tell you something, 90% of these people, and I'm watching this shit, 90% of them are looking to do damage. Like, they are very, very violent. And that's what's happening here, man. And a guy, what I was trying to get to, I'm watching this, so it's mixed up, sorry about this, but I'm watching this guy, and the camera's tracking him, because these cameras they got, the hidden cameras, down the other side of Pennsylvania Avenue, they'll zoom a long way. And this guy's running down the side of the road. He was crying in a ball. He got up. He ran over up by the sidewalk by a store window and grabbed something to come running out. And it was a cage with a handle on it. He's got 2 chickens in it, or roosters. Whatever they are, you can't tell, but it's 2 chickens in there, and he's running down the road with the 2 chickens in the cage, and he's screaming, and his head's spinning around like a demon, like he's possessed. The Exorcist, and he's running down the road with them chickens. I wish I could hear him. He's too far away. We can hear stuff closer in, but he's too far from the camera, and now he's done gone out of sight running. So I don't know what the chickens were for. But he was screaming like at the top of his lungs, and none of it sounded like pig Latin. I don't know what language he was, spinning his head around about, but This stuff they beating on Home Depot buckets with sticks. They kicking over trash cans. They littering up the fucking streets. There was a kid set some shit on fire. A Fox News reporter went up to him and said, "Why'd you do that, son?" And he said, "Because I want everybody to know, screw this president. Screw our president. 10-year-old kid, 11-year-old kid." It's like, really? Wow, man. What a great home upbringing. And see, once you got liberals started, the mental disease trickles down to their next generations. And so will it trickle down to that young man's next generation. So these liberals is multiplied, man, by the millions. There's so many of them. And these motherfuckers is violent. Don't think they not. It's not the liberals of 10 years ago that won't stand up and fight. These son of a bitches talk a bunch of shit, but they will also fight. A lot of them will. And it's just because they hadn't had that ass whipped yet. Because they usually get in large groups and try to outnumber one Trump protester 10-1, and they'll whip his ass. Well, at this thing, it's different though. This time, in D.C., you got the bikers for Trump there. I'm not gonna get into numbers. I did earlier, and I shouldn't have, because there's way more than I thought. If they looking for a fight, they gonna be found in one. And it won't be good. And it's about time that somebody, I'm proud of those guys for getting it together. I met the guy that's rounding that up, and Trump's got with him and gave him full support and gave him the cash flow to do what they need to do to protect everything and to protect him and his people that follows. And believes in him, and believes in our democracy and our government like he's supposed to. So it's about time somebody did that. These fucking liberals been running rampant, and now the rhetoric is spread so fucking far and wide that it's so caught on to now, where people was just sitting on a couch watching it going, man, I don't know if I like Trump or not. Well, now they know they don't. And they gotten in with people that's spreading the rhetoric and causing problems. They've jumped on board. So it's spreading like wildfire. And what this is going to cause, like I told you back in August and September, this is going to cause a civil unrest beyond imagination that will trickle down all the way to even where we live in Alabama. I mean, it's going to trickle down into cities everywhere because of these fucking liberals. They're out of their fucking minds, man. And we're going to have to just stand up and start whipping some fucking ass, I guess. As old as I am, it makes me want to get out there and start swinging on them myself like back in the old days. Boxing in the damn army. It'll infuriate you seeing these people go against democracy and go against what's going on for hundreds of years, before these motherfuckers even stepped out on the pavement. It's crazy. They carrying plain black flags. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. And just intentionally causing problems, like, the turning over of trash cans busting up the newspaper racks, you know, them ones with the glass windows in the front of them that you open up, you put the quarter in, they beating them up. These motherfuckers is violent, do you hear me? They are. And, this is gonna get interesting, man. And I do not fucking like this kind of rhetoric, and it needs to be put a stop to. Okay. I know I've talked long enough. Okay. We'll see y'all this evening. Thank you.